Tito Santana. Catch Monte and the Pharaoh, 8:05 to 9 p.m. every Thursday on Village Connection Radio. Arriba!
Wow, you're gonna have to work a lot harder to impress the goddess of WWE, Alexa Bliss. Sorry, Mike.
All right, well, welcome back. Special 3 o'clock episode of Monte and the Pharaoh. We just saw each other a couple minutes ago.
Yeah, you look familiar.
I spent more time with you today than I have in the last month.
Yeah.
But more importantly, we have in studio after 20 years.
Yeah.
The Gangsters. Thank you for joining our wonderful show. Jimmy, you want to introduce the Gangsters, please?
Boy, very well. Let's take a look at their championships and accomplishments. Extreme Championship Wrestling, ECW, 2-time tag team champions, former tag team champions in Smoky Mountain Wrestling, and also NGWA tag team championship 1 time. We got New Jack and Mustafa, the Gangsters.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. So how's the reunion going? How was this weekend?
It was good.
What'd you guys do?
I stayed drunk.
Oh my Lord!
We party. I can't drink no more. But we was together.
Okay.
Kicking.
But I can.
Yeah.
So you got one half that drinks and one doesn't drink.
Fireball.
What?
Oh, how many fireballs did you take down?
Only 3.
Yeah. Only?
Only 3?
Only 3?
3 bottles of Fireball
What's
or 3
up?
shots?
Wait a minute now.
And then I had
Hold on.
3 Long Island and a glass of butter tall.
Oh, nice.
Is this before or after the match?
Both.
Or during?
Both.
Both. Okay. Okay, that's fair. Okay.
Mustafa used to drink?
Yeah, I had to drink. Reno, Nevada will break you. Let me tell you right now.
Okay.
Hey, you turn your head left, you turn your head right, you gonna drink. There's casinos all over the place.
Okay.
You know, and they just
So
drinks everywhere.
I take it that was the a place where you had your final
that was it. That was my
altercation with
final
alcohol?
episode.
Okay.
The final episode.
Really?
Like Star
Okay.
Trek. Final episode.
Oh man, I guess alcohol
Well, plus-
is a little foreign object on you.
I don't know if you gamble or anything. You got to keep a clear head when you're gambling.
No,
right?
you don't.
No clear head?
You better. I gambled better when I was drunk.
Okay.
Really?
Crap table and the football.
Nice.
Yeah.
What'd you like better, gambling or wrestling?
I like wrestling better, but when you win, you make money both ways.
Oh.
I hear you.
All right.
You lose money both ways too if you don't watch it.
So we saw you guys wrestled for some tag team titles this weekend, right? How did that go?
Did we wrestle?
Did you wrestle for some tag belts?
I saw you guys.
We just wrestled.
I saw you guys throw a couple of guys through chairs, man.
We got
Yeah.
disqualified because I
Right.
We got this.
because I hit the guy in the head with a chair.
What was with that referee anyway? All of a sudden he decides at the end? What the dude? That was an outrage. They were robbed.
How do you guys like working with the new indie guys now? Is there a difference back in the day when you guys were working to these guys that are in the ring now?
Yeah.
Are you able? So good. Do tell, Jack.
They do a lot of stuff they see on TV.
Okay.
And this is one thing that I hate. When you show up at the show, the ring is set up. Nobody's in the ring. The fans hadn't came in yet. And they sitting up in the locker room talking about the match. I'm from the old school. We got in the ring and worked out before our match. Every week.
Right.
But these new guys, they don't do that. They just call it in the locker room and then go down there and try to make it work. And it's terrible.
You felt the same way?
It's the same, man. It's like back in our day, they come to the dressing room, they give you the finish. That was it. But these guys, they go over 40 minutes. They want to wrestle 5 minutes,
Right?
But they go over a 40-minute match. So yeah, it's a trip, right?
And
now.
these guys come in, right? Do they try to talk to you and say, "Let's go over some spots"? So they know better.
Yeah, what is the communication level like between you guys who are veterans clearly, and the new guys?
And legitimately,
how does that work? Do you go to them when you're going to wrestle them and say, "Look, this is what I expect out of you," or is it the other way? Like, do they come to you and go, "I would love to do this with you. Can I try this? Can I?" Which is it, or is it a combination of the two?
The ones that got sense, they'll come up and be like, "Jack, what you want to do?"
Okay. So you respect when they do that? It's okay for them to come to you and do that. Some guys might be afraid.
Yeah, well.
No, the real ones not.
Okay.
Yeah, the real ones will come up to you and ask you what you want to do.
Okay.
And my thing is, I just give them a finish.
Okay.
We don't go over all that other stuff like they
Right.
did. You got to know what you're doing in the ring. We'll call it.
How about you, Jack? Do you like to do more than just a finish when you talk to the guys about a match that's coming up? No, you keep it simple?
I just tell who we going over on.
Okay.
And that's it. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's it.
Now, when's the last time you both wrestled besides this weekend? When was the last time you guys were in a ring?
What, together or
separately? Together, either or.
Individually?
Mine was a month ago.
Okay.
I was in Fresno.
I wrestled last week.
Okay. Because you guys keep yourself in good shape. You guys look good. You look like, you guys look like you're ready for action. Didn't look rough.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got a wrestling school. I got a wrestling school.
Okay.
And I only go when we got potential. When we don't, some of the guys show up, I don't show up.
Can you, you want to pop your wrestling show a little, your wrestling school?
No, I keep it secret because it's
a little secret school. Why is it embarrassing?
Well, it's embarrassing because the fact is that I only got one or two good ones. And I do the on the job kind of training with them when we go to shows. I don't tell them to come to my wrestling school. Okay. The other guys that come in there, they couch potatoes.
So it just makes you selective. That's all. That's not embarrassing. It just means that you're very selective with who you train.
It's embarrassing that I see them.
Oh, okay.
So you guys are superstars, and seeing the independent scene now, do you feel bad about the way the industry is going? Because back in the indies, right? Back in the early '90s, there's really good wrestling going on, and some of the stuff you see now, it's like shit. Anybody and their brother can become a professional wrestler now. I mean, how does that make you guys feel?
Was it like that at all back then, that anyone could just get in there? Because nowadays it is almost true that almost anyone can wrestle in a high school or something like that.
No, not when. I was green too. I mean, I'm not criticizing them. I'm not criticizing them like that, but it runs in cycles because another group will come through and bring it back up. You see what I'm saying? Right now, sometimes when you see it, you think I'm an optimist, but I'm also realist too. You know what I'm saying? So I see it, and then I see some kids finally they get it. Some kids get it, and they move on. The ones I train.
To you, what is getting it?
Making money.
Okay, but what makes up a wrestler to you as you're training them? What do you look for that makes them an it factor for you?
Well, it's the details, the small details of setting up the moves, telling a story to the fans, and the way the fans react. That's what I look at the most. And then if they do that part right, it's all good. But you can't go by who can draw money though. You don't have no crystal ball, and that's why I don't never shut nobody down. I just see.
But you said making money, right? So in life, it's all about making money. I think we all agree on that, right? So it's like if you're an indie guy and you're paying to get on a card or you're paid to set up a ring, does that really even make you a professional wrestler? What does it make you? Does it make it a hobby?
I never did it.
I know you didn't do it.
Right.
I never set up the ring. I never
See, Jack didn't do it.
Right. Did you at
some
point?
I did it all from.
Jack, you met Ray Candy right away, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew Ray too. Ray was in he was in North Georgia. Yeah.
So let me ask you guys a question. We promoted and everybody's excited about you guys coming in.
Very
started getting tons of messages that you guys hate each other.
Yeah, what's up with that? We got these weird messages.
I never heard. I tried to look up interviews.
Is this BS? Please help me.
Can you fill me in?
I was like, what? Is there any legit?
I'm serious. I got like 50 messages.
That was weird as shit. He sent them to me. I got all worried.
They're like, you guys are full of shit. They're not coming in. They're not coming in. These guys hate each other. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, they're coming in. I don't know if they hate each other. So you guys want to answer that one?
Clear that up for us, please.
That's bullshit.
Thank you, God. Okay.
Yeah, I did it. I told them that I did to make money. Like the guy said, I heard you guys don't get along. And I said, you going to pay me?
Oh my
He said,
God.
yeah. Then I go and lie about the whole thing. How we
Gotcha.
don't get along and stuff like that. And then he like, man, eating it up. And then I was at a show and the guy came up to me and said, you know you bullshitted me. I said, yeah, I did.
All right.
Yeah,
Excellent.
I got your ass.
Very good. How did you two guys meet? Where does it all start for you two?
North Georgia.
North Georgia?
No, Georgia wrestling.
Okay. You're already wrestling for North Georgia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how do
Yeah.
you come into the picture?
Same thing. I was at North Georgia Wrestling.
Okay.
I started all kind of gimmicks. See, Jack he had this one gimmick. You see what I'm saying? I ate raw meat. I came in with a machete, lemony lime tights.
Okay.
You know, it just lost. But I was
Okay.
making money.
Well,
But this was, you know what I'm saying? But we met and then.
we know
went from
that
there.
we know that Jack got trained by Ray Candy. Can you tell us how you met Gene Anderson?
Called Gene Anderson on the phone from Air Force. I was in the Air Force.
Okay.
And Gene said, Gene, he said, it's Gene. I said, this Gene? He said, that's what I said. I said,
Okay.
I said, I was nervous. I was doing like that. I'm just telling you how I did.
Yeah.
The tryout kid is boom, 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 certain month and date. So I got out and took a vacation, went and tried out.
While you're in the Air Force.
So I was in the Air Force.
Nice.
I didn't make it.
Oh.
How
not
deep were you
nice.
in the Air Force at that time? You were signed up for 6 years, right?
I was signed up for 4 years.
Oh, you got 4 years Air Force.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was about a year in the Air Force.
Okay.
And I went there, flew into Charlotte, tried out, and didn't make it, man. It was rough. You know what I'm saying? So I did all the workouts they did before, came back the next time again, tried out, and then I made it.
Okay.
Then I forced myself out the Air Force. I got the honorable discharge thing, but
But you're like, I'm a big professional wrestler.
yeah, I drunk it up.
Was it?
Well, thank you for your service anyway.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was
God bless.
Security police.
Good for you.
Just out of curiosity, was
That
it
wasn't good.
was it explained to you in between the first time and the second time why you didn't make it the first time? Did Gene say go back and work on this, and this, or?
Hell no. It was you got. It's a requirement. You had to do a bunch of squats and push-ups and stuff like that, running.
Okay.
And so the part that got to me was when I had to fireman's carry a guy up a hill,
Oh, you were doing that shit.
and I was laid out. I couldn't move. My muscles locked up.
No, we had Jack a couple of weeks ago. We were talking because Jack was a semi-pro football player, and I was asking him what was harder, training for football or training for wrestling. You're like, football. You didn't even hesitate, right? So did you do any of this fireman's carry stuff and carrying guys up stairs and hills and all
Ray
that?
when
Yeah.
Ray was training you, what was? So there was none of that. Okay.
No.
How was Ray training you? What was the basic day like with Ray?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, when Ray was first breaking you in with your training, what was
So you
that
got
like?
Anderson putting
He's got Anderson
stopper
killing this
through the
poor
middle.
man.
And what did
You know,
Ray do to you?
what did Ray put you through? Anything that you can remember where it was like, oh my God, why did I choose this profession?
Me and Ray talked a lot.
Okay.
Like, I'll be in Smoky Mountain coming back home from a show, and it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I call him. He said, what's up, brother? I'm like, I'm having problems, man. I said, these white folk trying to get me.
Okay.
And we started talking, and he told me, he said, this is a question I want you to ask somebody. The next time somebody comes to you and say something about being a wrestler, what kind of gimmick should they have? He said, you tell them, go out and find something that you've never seen. I said, well, if I ain't seen it, how in the fuck am I supposed to find it? You know what I mean?
Okay.
And he was like, no. He said, think of it. He said, you got a character. He said, but think about something that you've never seen before. He said, and that will take you to a different level. You know what I mean? Me and Mustafa hooked up.
Now, how do you hook up? Like, you run across
Now, you're
each other
both in
during the
Georgia.
show?
Well, that's a
Obviously.
story within itself.
Well, let's hear it, bro.
Yeah, you're both in Georgia at the time, right?
You want the truth?
Yeah, I want nothing but the truth.
Yeah, just like you were last time. Let's have it.
I was selling coke.
Okay.
Okay. Just
Good
like
enough.
this time.
So you're wrestling and selling coke to make ends meet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Me and Mustafa was flying to Houston to do a deal. I had 2 keys
Oh shit.
with me.
I'm thinking like a gram.
Yeah, right?
I'm thinking like
gram.
I see he's
Ooh,
dealing
wait.
a gram.
Yeah, wait.
Holy shit.
Oh, my
Okay.
Lord.
Yeah.
I'm nervous just hearing this. Go on.
So, no, I didn't. No, I'm sorry. I didn't have them. I was supposed to go and pick them up.
Okay.
That's what the thing was. But I had the money.
All right, but you were selling. You weren't muling it. You were selling it,
No, I was
right?
selling
Okay, gotcha.
And something didn't seem right about the whole deal. I just kept telling him stuff. I said, something ain't right about this shit. 'Cause
Okay.
I called the guy, told him we were here. He said it was Thanksgiving. He said, I don't come out on holidays. You have to wait. I said, dude, I just drove in from Georgia. I just flew in from Georgia. And he said, well, you have to wait till tomorrow. So we checked into the hotel next door to the hotel that they had checked us into. And you see these guys get out of the car and they was trying to get in the room where they thought we was at.
Oh shit. Now you two are together at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. So what are you thinking?
Well, I was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we was cool. We
And
got to make a move.
Mustafa said, Jack, we ought to tag. I said, dude, I got $50,000 right now. I said, I ain't thinking about no fucking wrestling. You know what I mean? And
I talk about wrestling all the time.
Yeah. There
and
you go. Okay. Well, I'm glad you would think, okay, so what happens now? Oy.
we left the hotel and went to a titty club.
Yeah. That was a good time.
And you spent the $50,000.
No. No, we didn't. No.
No,
I don't-
slow it, wait. Hold
No,
on.
it wasn't 50, but I was going overboard.
Oh, you dropped it.
It was about $3, 4 grand.
Raining it, right?
Yeah,
It was like
about $3-4 grand.
3-4 grand.
It wasn't like Mayweather where he threw up
Listen, 3 or 4 grand in a titty
That's
box.
still
A lot of scratch.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Man.
It wasn't like he threw up it was 250,000,
right, so you go-
but it was 5 grand.
So you go to the titty bar, you spent $5 grand.
But
Now,
the
what-
funny part was when he did it, he threw it up, and I said, I looked around, and I had money. He
Yeah,
gave
you
me
did.
some money. I had money. I grabbed some of the money was flying down, and then I gave it to the girls when they was coming through to do booty, you know, lap dance and shit.
So this is how the gangsters bonded. This is
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Cornette.
Alrighty then.
So I'm talking to Cornette one night. And he said, Jack, let's think of a name. We need to come up with a name for y'all.
Right.
And I was like, the first name that came to my mind was the Lynch Mob.
Okay.
oh boy.
I kind of like that, but not
And
as
you're
much
okay
as
with
what
that,
they, not as much
Mustafa?
as what they came up with.
Right,
Right.
right.
But I do kind of like that. Go on.
And then Cornette said, no, that's a rap group.
Okay. Get a load of Jim Cornette knowing the rap groups.
Yeah,
Get a load of
Cornette's
him.
got it,
All
yeah.
right,
He
Cornette.
said, what about the Gangsters? But he said Gangsters.
Gangsters.
EER.
The ERS, right.
Yeah. I said, what about the Gangsters?
Right.
With an AS at the end.
Much better. Right.
And he was like, I like it.
Mm-hmm.
He said, y'all gonna be heels. And I want you to think of shit, whatever you can think of,
Oh my.
to piss white people off.
Oh.
Jim Cornette
my.
did that.
Yeah.
Right.
See.
Right.
See,
Right.
We was gonna do the politically correct still talk
She
shit.
was like,
but
no. Yeah.
Once I heard him on the microphone, I didn't
Oh,
need to
boy.
say that.
So let me ask you.
Yeah, but your faces when
you
he
guys.
was, oh my God.
You guys are a team, right? Would you say that Jack was the leader of the team? Like he had the ideas and you
Yeah.
went along with it, or
Yeah,
was there an
yeah.
argument between?
I-
like we
I-
argue all the time
Oh, my
about
God.
everything.
Oh,
Well, I'm a team player.
So you just go with
So
it.
I knew I wanted to draw money.
Yeah.
You guys
Okay,
complimented
so
each other.
when I
Great.
heard him on the microphone, I said, I don't need to say nothing. And plus, I was getting the concept from Gene and Ole. Ole did all the talking.
Right.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Gene sat in the back.
Right.
you know. And so, but he could really, he could speak his mind.
Gotcha.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
No, I mean,
yeah.
right.
Where does D'Lo come in to this picture?
Oh boy.
I gotta ask. I'm just
No, it ain't a bad thing.
Yeah, I just gotta
It ain't a bad
ask.
thing.
Because D'Lo's in the early days. What was the story with
I'm
D'Lo?
glad he was there.
Yeah.
Honestly. You know what I'm saying?
How did he wind up with you guys?
He had a tryout in West Virginia,
Okay.
and Jim had asked me, "Can you go and find some black people?"
Yeah, because we had our
Hold
crew.
on, I'll be right
we
back.
had our own crew. Jack had
Okay.
a crew that
Okay.
he knew, but that was too expensive to keep bringing them up.
So
My Lord.
he said, "Go find some black people." I said, "Jim, we in West Virginia." I said, "Ain't no niggas up here."
Oh my God. I can't.
You know what I mean? So
Oh my God.
Dino had a tryout, and he worked pretty good.
Okay.
I said, "Why don't you use that guy right there?" Because he came in there with a yellow singlet on,
Yellow singlet.
a gold yellow singlet.
D'Lo Brown.
Yeah,
The
with,
yellow.
Back in the day, yeah.
with Shawn Michael wristbands.
Are you
With
serious?
tassels on.
Are you
Yeah.
picturing this?
It was a mixture
Tassels?
of Brutus Beefcake and,
Wow. D'Lo.
like you said,
Oh my God.
Shawn Michaels
Did you guys
kind of
ever
thing.
take a photo of this or anything? I don't know if I've ever seen this.
No,
Oh my Lord.
and
But he had the skill, right?
yeah.
He had the skill.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Definitely.
And I mean, he didn't have to do nothing but just stand there and look silly. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's all. We would include him in some of our matches, but the majority of the time he was just a ringside. You know. So then there come the Gangsters.
What did you think of D'Lo on the mic? Just curious.
He never cut promo.
He very, very rarely had much to say. I was just curious if
Did
if he
I'm
showed
talking-
any skill behind the scenes and just never got a
How
shot.
about WWF? He did. Didn't he
did
speak
some.
around?
well, you know,
Some.
so speaking of that, last time Jack was in, we were talking about him possibly, did he have an opportunity at WWF? And then we talked about his opportunity at WCW that Kevin Nash squashed, right?
Right.
Was there any jealousy when they chose D'Lo to go up to WWF?
Yeah, what did you think when D'Lo got the call?
I didn't care.
Okay.
I was happy.
Okay.
I was happy for him.
Did you notice that whole stealing of the Gangsters thing with Nation of Domination?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we knew
They're
that.
stealing
Yeah.
from you guys.
I felt flattered. I was
Yeah, okay,
glad, but they didn't
all right.
get it right.
No, not really. No.
They was
Compared to
like
the Gangsters, no.
They was like, I did get in touch with somebody. I don't forget who it was, but they was like, New Jack, we want you to be a part of the Nation, but you play backup. Like what D'Lo was doing. He said, we want you to do that. And I was like, and Ron Simmons is a head guy. Not saying nothing bad about Ron,
Ron, good people
Okay.
but I eat Ron alive on promo.
on the promo part.
But dude, you were also a promo
Yep.
guy.
You're great.
Right.
Excellent.
I mean,
No
I
doubt.
ask wrestlers all the time,
No
and
doubt.
tell me your thoughts on this. Mike, mat skills, which is the most important in the profession?
Ooh. $1 million question. What is
What's that
what?
again?
Mic skills or mat skills?
What do you think is
What's the
more
most
important?
important?
Mike.
Oh, yeah.
So you could talk the people to the seats, right?
Yeah.
You could
Oh, yeah.
talk them to the arena.
Right.
Yeah.
So we spoke about Paul Heyman last time you were here, Jack. Mustafa, what was your opinion of Paul Heyman?
You do what you got to do. You know, I'm not. I don't have no problem with Paul. You know, I don't hate him or nothing like that. You got to survive. So that's just survival mode of what he did as a promoter.
Well, so Jack,
You know, but it was. You know, people say it's backstabbing and all that. But where I'm from, you got to do what you got to do.
well, we spoke about late in the ECW days where Paul wasn't paying the talent.
Well, I
We
was
spoke to
gone by
Jack.
then.
You were gone by then, so
Yeah,
you got
I
all
knew
your
that.
you got all your money from him, and you saw it coming.
You could feel it coming?
I didn't feel it coming.
Jack, did you feel it coming when ECW was
Yeah.
falling apart?
So when were you talking to Jack saying, "Let's get out of here. This is not working anymore"?
No, I was like, me and Jack had made a pact long time ago. He said, whoever make it, you know, and keep going, do what you got to do.
Sure.
So what I did, I cut a deal to go down to work for Carlos Colon, which
That's
was
right.
Dutch Mantel.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I went to Puerto
You were
Rico.
Puerto Rican heavyweight champion, weren't you? Yep.
Well, not I was the TV.
Right.
Champion.
WWC.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Good for you.
I had to ask you guys. You both obviously, and I was watching the Gangster promo from Smoky Mountain last night.
Right.
You guys had tons of like real legitimate heat.
Yeah.
At any point were you guys like, behind the scenes, did you ever feel uncomfortable about all that heat? Were you ever like disagreeing, like maybe we shouldn't push the envelope? I'm just curious.
I was having fun.
I assume you were having fun.
We were having fun.
You were enjoying it too. You enjoyed it too.
We grew up in the South.
Okay.
So you grew up in the South.
Okay.
That's the most prejudiced place ever in the United States.
Sure, my lord. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we're used to it. We're used to it. So
yeah. And not for nothing, don't underestimate your facial expressions. When he would go off and he would go off, you would make these faces. They were priceless.
Yeah.
The whole package together was just gold. That's hilarious.
Well, see, this was the thing though. That everything he said, I went with it.
Right.
You know, you follow your brother.
Did you know in advance what he was saying? Going to say half the time?
I didn't know what I was.
He didn't know.
That's even better.
Right.
Okay.
So did you party as hard as Jack did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sober now.
So now you're a big man.
Yeah.
So how hard did you hit the gas?
Never hit it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I did mine in the Air Force.
Oh, so you hit the gas in the Air Force?
Yeah,
okay.
I could bench 485.
Nice.
And then deadlift 620, then 650. But I was on everything you can think of. Heinz ketchup, you name it, I was on it.
So when you guys used to go to bar together, anyone ever try to fuck around with you guys? Try to challenge you?
No.
Never, not once.
I got in a fight one night in Knoxville.
Yeah.
We pulled up, and this guy came out, and he said something, but you could tell he was just hating.
Right.
You know what I mean? 'Cause I had a Corvette.
Now, does he know you guys are famous wrestlers, or just was hating you
I
because you
don't
had a
know.
Corvette?
I don't know.
Okay.
But we got in a fight, and Balls Mahoney was there.
Balls.
He grabbed me, and we both fell to the floor, to the ground.
Yeah.
Now the cops show up,
Right.
and they see me and Balls on the ground trying to get up, wilding around.
Oh, yeah. Oh, boy.
They took me to jail.
Oh, come
shit.
on now.
Yeah.
For what? Rolling around with Balls Mahoney on the floor?
They was
What kind of charge is that?
They weren't doing
Wait
it,
a minute.
trying to get up.
You were creating mayhem again, weren't you?
Yeah.
The intent to create mayhem. That's
Well,
it.
he wasn't doing nothing but trying to get up.
My lord.
And I had to go to court.
Oh, my lord.
Yeah.
It was like,
That's
man,
ridiculous.
I was like, what the fuck? But it happened. I was drinking a beer one night at the show. And this was before I ever saw Sandman. I'm walking out to the ring with a 40 ounce of St. Ives.
Okay.
After the match, I took it back in the locker room. The cop came back there.
Oh, my God.
The cop came
Now.
back there.
Yeah.
He said, New
stop.
Jack, is that beer? I said, yeah. I said, I was using it for just a prop. You
Right.
know what I mean? I said, well, I was drinking it, but it, no big deal. He said, well, we're going to have to take you to jail.
That's a headhunt. What is that? That's,
So they
that's
locked me
bullshit.
up. They
Come
put me-
on, man. What is
They
this?
put me in the car and locked me up,
Pathetic.
man. I ain't lying.
That is
I was
pathetic,
like,
man.
what the
That's
fuck?
sad.
man?
What the fuck?
I'm in the ring one
Oh,
night.
my God. That's pathetic.
This
God-
white boy called me a nigga. And I said something about his mama. And I was cursing. I go back in the dressing room, getting undressed. Cop came up. He said, New Jack, you under arrest. I said, for what? Profane and abusive language.
Wow.
Smoky Mountain.
They would take me to jail. For
Smoky
anything.
Mountain.
Is Cornette trying to help you at this point or no?
No.
No.
Is he too busy boning some guy in the back? Or
Would you please? Yeah, he was having a racket. A tennis racket.
You know, speaking of that, last episode you were on with us. We thought you were about to kill Eric Sims from ESS Promotions. Can you tell us what that car ride home was like?
Oh, I'm like, I don't even know if you remember. Doesn't even remember that.
Do you remember what
It
happened?
was quiet.
Stick his head in. Hi, Eric. Oh my
I was
lord.
a little worried.
He's already looking in with concern.
You all right?
Hey,
Okay.
he's good. I think.
So guys, we're gonna
priceless.
take a quick intermission. All right, get yourself a little pizza. Then we're gonna come back, and the Gangsters are gonna play Hit It or Quit It.
We're gonna play
All
a
right?
game?
We're gonna
That's
play
awesome.
a game. It should
Okay.
be a fun time.
Works
All
for
right.
me.
All right. So we'll see you back in a few minutes.
All right.
Stay tuned.
All right, man, we're back. Thank you for that quick intermission. Back with Meet the Gangsters with Monte and the Pharaoh 20-year reunion. Before we get to the show, Hit It or Quit It, where we'll be showing pictures, and New Jack and Mustafa will give their comments on the pictures shown behind us. I hope everybody could see it. We were talking about Abdullah the Butcher being in studio, and what'd you think of Abdullah?
I never liked that motherfucker.
Why?
That settles that.
I've never liked him.
What kind of exchanges did you have with Abdullah?
The last time we talked, Paulie asked me to go down to Atlanta by his restaurant and see if he'd be interested in coming to ECW to work with me.
Wow.
He said,
I'm picturing that. Wow. Okay. That'd be nuts.
I can't come to Philly to do a job for you.
Oh, so he didn't want to do a job for you. That's the problem.
And I was like, no problem.
That was it? That was the conversation?
Yeah.
So he said, I'm not doing a job for you?
Yeah.
So what if you would have did the job for him?
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't put that fat motherfucker over all the money in the world.
Okay.
Mustafa, in your
boy.
opinion, in the annals of wrestling history, where do you think New Jack and yourself stand?
Are we always gonna be the most interesting tag team ever? You know, like if they're gonna see technical wrestling, you can go to Tully Blanchard or somebody.
Right.
But but if you want to see excitement and shock
Shock.
all the way through your body, it's us.
There you go.
That's the bottom line.
Well, that's why there's people outside and there's tons of viewers watching you guys right now. So you guys ready to play Hit It or Quit It?
Yeah.
Can you see the TV behind me?
Oh yeah.
All right. Are you ready to go?
Oh boy.
So here we go, gents. Hit it or quit it. Alexa Bliss, WWE superstar, 5-time women's champion, big friend of the Monte and the Pharaoh show.
Oh, best
gentlemen,
friends.
thoughts? Hit it or quit it.
Hit it.
Enthusiastically, no less. Okay.
Hit
Mustafa?
He's just
I hit it.
he's staring. He's like,
She cool. She cool.
Numerous times?
numerous
Yeah.
times. Yeah.
All right, so Alexa's
enough.
a hit it.
Fair enough.
Big time hit it there, Jack.
Tomorrow?
Yeah.
Today, tomorrow, in an hour. Next up, Mandy Rose, WWE superstar.
Oh boy.
SmackDown superstar, Mandy Rose, up and comer.
Yes, she is. Yep.
She had a little flat butt.
Oh my God.
She need. I'd rather for her to be a little thicker, like Ronda Rousey.
So you like a little muscle on your women, right?
But at the end of the day,
Yeah, I hit it.
hit it or quit it.
Yeah, I hit
Hit
it.
it or quit it there, Jack.
New Jack.
I hit it, man.
All right, Jack, you ready?
Hey.
Oh, there she is. Nia Jax, WWE superstar.
Quit it.
I
She look like Nicole Bears. Quit it.
Oh man.
Any chance of hitting that? So Nia Jax comes up to you at a bar. She's like, "Hey, New Jack, how you doing, baby? Let's have some fun." You're just like, step off.
I'd be like, I'm good.
You're good. He's good.
I'm good. I'm married. It's the first time you pulled that rig out.
Yeah.
Mustafa.
Pulling the marriage card, Mustafa.
I need something to eat, and I'm gonna hit it.
Holy sh!
Oh, wait a minute. So you're going? No, wait a minute. You're going downtown on Nia Jax?
No, I wouldn't go down.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
You're just gonna hit it.
Yeah, you turn around.
Oh, so doggy style.
Yeah, you know.
That's a big
it's like
ass, though, dude.
It's like my dad told me. He said when you turn the lights off.
Okay.
Be what you want to be.
So let me ask you guys that. We were
Okay.
talking about that on an earlier show, right? Back in the day when I was in shape, I was a lights on guy. Now I'm clearly a lights off guy. Are you guys lights on or lights off?
Fuck.
Both.
Well, that's what I said. So
Oh,
there.
when your dick get hard, shit. Hey, but I got a big mama at home.
Yeah?
Yeah, my wife's 300.
300 pounds?
Yeah.
Oh, you love her. You love her for
love
who she
her.
is. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but she finer than Nia, though.
She's finer than
pretty.
I am.
She finer than Alexa? Be honest now.
She my wife got a pretty face.
You're not answering the question. Nia got a pretty face too. Is
What?
your wife? Look, I don't know if your wife is watching.
What?
But just hypothetically, Alexa.
No, I don't care if she's watching. I'm just saying.
Alexa Bliss is in the room. Or your wife. Which way you going, bro?
Oh, come on, look at him. Oh, come on. The come on says it all. What do you want to spell it out for you? Go ahead, spell it out.
Well,
this guy.
me personally,
Yeah.
Alexis is for fun.
Oh, yeah,
Gotcha.
Understood.
See, I'm not saying she's not
like
wife.
this game.
My wife is like wife material.
Gotcha.
So, you see what I'm saying?
Understood?
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
We all have wife material. Someone to keep home, bring home to the parents, and then you have.
Well, I mean, you can bring home
I
too,
can't
but
even-
I'm just saying, it's
what
just the
parents?
fact of the matter.
If you brought Nia home, she'd probably eat you out of house or home.
Holy shit.
Fucking refrigerator would be
The
bare.
padlock the fridge like
That's
Fatso with Belushi.
that's the thing,
Or with that
bitch.
Dom DeLuise.
She is thick, right?
That bitch is thick.
Boy.
No interest.
No,
You're married. All right, we got to move on
I'm
then.
married.
All right, so
by
the
all
next
means.
girl's who everybody's had. So thoughts?
Everybody's
Hit
had?
it or quit it. Paige,
Oh.
WWE
Yeah, well,
General
almost
Manager for
everybody.
SmackDown.
Jack's thinking.
Got time. Think about it.
Really?
I think she's from England, so she's got.
So she's got the accents. when
She's got the
hanging
accent,
out with
which could
you.
be kind of
Oh,
fun.
Jack, you're amazing.
You're amazing, Jack.
More.
You did it.
Oh, yeah, you heard the accent. He's like,
More new Jack.
Mustafa?
More.
Cheerio.
Cheerio. Well,
I hit it.
That's a hit it.
I
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right
That
out
shit's
of the-
crazy. All right, this next one's a little tricky, right? So it's old, like what she used to look like, and that's what she looks like now. So this could be a mixture. All right, so this is Sable, and be careful, Brock Lesnar's wife. Sable, the old Sable, and then Sable,
Today.
Sable in
Today and
present
yesterday.
present days for Sable. Hit it or quit it.
She looks like Donald.
What?
I hit it. Both of them.
Both of them,
Both of them.
I mean,
face to face too, right? Not
okay.
not turning her upside down, like straight up missionary style.
Right.
All right,
Jack is processing.
Jack, what do you think?
I like
of
doggy style.
No matter who it is.
He's a
I like
fan.
doggy.
He's a
Nothing wrong
fan
with
of
that.
the fire hydrant maneuver. There you go. There you go. Okay,
Jack?
I can relate to that.
I hate it, man.
There we go. He's hitting it.
And Brock is very lucky. I'm just gonna say.
There you go.
Jack, you're not grabbing your balls right now when you're saying hit it. You're like grabbing your nuts. Oh my god.
Lord.
Well, here's someone I think both of you have had.
What? Oh, come on now.
No.
There she is, Sunny.
Jack.
Sunny, what are you
Oh,
thinking? You've had
what
her.
happened, man?
No, come
Jack
on.
never said anything like
know
that.
you didn't.
What?
I never have.
But you know people who have.
Yeah. I you know, I didn't, they only what they told me. I didn't go.
He's seen
ask them.
he's seen pictures.
You saw pictures?
Yeah, Missy High ass Polaroid pictures that she took.
Polaroid, nevertheless.
Yeah.
Somebody was fucking her from the back, and
Nice.
she was looking back at him, looking right in the camera.
Oh dear Lord.
You saw those too, Mustafa?
Well, me and my cousin's in porn. You heard of John E. Depp? Not the actor.
John Eat Depp?
John E. Depp.
No, I don't, but I'll have to
that's
look
my-
it up
that's
when
my
I get
cousin.
home.
He
Look
sounds
him up.
legendary to
Look at him,
me.
he's legendary.
He sounds legendary.
Okay.
He's
Oh,
he's
my
a very
Lord.
good critic. I said you need to watch Sunny and see what you think about it. I said, would you if she
very good
was
critic.
offered to you? He said, no, that wouldn't be.
He's not doing
He
it.
wouldn't make no money off.
Well, what do you guys, present day Sunny, hitting it or quitting it?
Either one, I wouldn't have did it.
Gotcha. Jack?
What about past Sunday?
Me and
Jack?
Tammy was always cool with each
Okay.
other. You know what I
Okay.
mean? I looked out for her the whole nine. You know what I mean?
We don't want to put you on the spot.
No, I'm just saying. I looked out for her the whole nine, and when her and Chris was going through that shit, you know, she
Right.
would come to me and talk to me
I'm about
and
to
this
put
and
it
the
back.
other. You know what I mean? So she was always like a real good friend of mine. So I wouldn't hit it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Did you feel like the boys took too much advantage of Candido and kind of put that guy into the insane asylum at some points, the way they were doing things? You've heard the rumors about the Clique having their way with her, and or Shawn Michaels anyway. And then I heard about the locker room in ECW. Supposedly Sabu was getting a little something for some cocaine or something. Do you ever hear
There's
about
a lot
that?
of shit out there. Is there any validity to any of
I
this
heard
shit?
about pills.
Okay.
About Sabu gave her some pills. She sucked his dick.
Yeah.
I don't know how true it is, but that is what I heard.
You still think about her, like meaning like the sister type of thing? Do you talk to her at all?
I saw her yesterday.
Oh, good.
Excellent.
She a good person?
Excellent.
Tammy's a basket case.
Okay.
She we laugh about it now. But she called me one night and she said, "No, Jack, I need a favor." I said, "What?" She said, "Just between you and I need a favor." She said, "I'll pay for your expenses, the whole nine. But can you come up to New York to kill my boyfriend?"
Oh shit! Is that wrestler?
So I told Eric about it. Eric was supposed to bring me in as a surprise guest. But after I had that conversation with Tammy, I went on MySpace and I posted, "I will be appearing in New York. This is the hotel I'm staying at. This is the show I'm going to be at. And no, I'm not going to come in to kill Tammy's boyfriend."
Yeah, dude, we want you around a long time, man. So, you know, Jesus Christ, we don't want that shit going on.
No.
I want to add something to that story too.
Go ahead.
That Jack's leaving out.
This is Eric Sims
To the
from
mic, Mr. Sims.
ESS
To the
Promotions.
mic, Mr. Sims.
Promoter superstar.
What we're leaving out about Tammy's boyfriend at the time is he's a Jersey City cop.
Oh, great.
So
That's a hell of a favor there,
so
Jack.
you're playing with fire there.
Yeah, that's no good.
You're
That's
you're playing
stupid.
with fire.
There really is no BS with ESS.
Yeah.
I thought it was that independent wrestling star.
We were walking very gingerly that weekend.
Who was that independent guy she was dating for a while?
Who's that?
I don't know. Do that.
Damian
earlier.
Darling.
There you go. Thank you. That,
Oh.
thought maybe that I might have agreed on. I would have said, "Go ahead, do it."
Would you please?
No one would have missed that guy.
Get a load of Tony Soprano.
All right, next
over
up, WWE superstar Alicia Fox.
the spring coil over here. Okay, that works. Jack?
I don't date black women.
Whoa. Interesting.
She's actually too dark for it.
She's too dark.
She's too dark
Very
for you?
interesting.
How about
Okay.
you, Mustafa?
Of course I hate that.
You're all over that shit. Listen,
Okay.
I'm not questioning you guys the
No,
way you guys
not at all.
the way you guys swing, so don't take offense. Local pizza man, Dan Romano. What the hit it or quit it?
Man,
You done lost your mind.
You lost your mind.
Next.
He's right.
Next question.
You don't want anything to do with that
No,
guy?
no,
What
no,
the
no.
fuck is
Jeff,
that?
Jeff have his pizza.
That is fucking
His pizza.
ugly.
His pizza's terrible.
What the hell?
Oh, we know her. Hit it or quit
Would you
it.
please?
Oh, I done hit it.
Stop it! Would you hit it?
It's
kinda like-
it's
it's kinda like family.
Interesting. It's kind of like
It's
family.
kind of like family
Would you-
because he was with her a long time.
year and a half.
That's like brothers cheating
They were
on,
hanging out.
with the ex-wife or some shit.
Yeah, I mean, hit it.
It's all friendship.
Would you be okay with it if he hit it, like while you were still with it?
If she want to swing that way, I don't give a fuck.
There we go.
I don't care
Dude,
less.
think about that porn, the Gangsters.
What?
2-on-1.
Would you please?
That'd be all right.
Yeah.
All right.
Extreme moves?
Next up,
Oh, I can't.
WWE
I'm trying to be-
superstar Naomi.
He already said he doesn't.
Well, I'm sorry, the pictures are what they are.
Yeah,
I mean, I
that's
didn't
it.
know that. You know, she's a good-looking lady, though.
Oh, I hit it.
I'd hit that shit too.
He's great.
But you know,
It's
no
chocolate.
good. All right, again,
Lord.
this might be. I'd like to hear this one. Paul Heyman.
What the hell?
Come on, man.
Oh, come on now.
No,
It's like screwing a
Nah,
poached
man,
egg. What are you doing?
You know
it's a
the
good-looking
nickname-
guy right there.
What the what? Where? I'm just an advocate.
All right,
Oy.
Charlotte Flair.
Oh, that's interesting.
I hit it just because she's Ric Flair's daughter.
All right, wait a minute. Just because. Tell me why. Tell us why.
Because.
Just because you want to teach Flair a fucking lesson?
Yeah.
Like, what would you be like?
you ever
Who's
come
your daddy type of thing?
Did you ever come across Ric Flair?
Would you be like, woo, who's your
Yeah.
daddy?
How'd that go?
We spoke. That was it.
Oh, so you guys are
So
okay?
how come
or-
you don't like Flair?
No,
It's not that. He just
Well, you
wants
say you want to hit his daughter just to...
You don't get along with everybody, or
I got it.
you don't really.
But I mean, if you're going to
Click,
bang
you
his
something
daughter,
like that.
that's like, you know, hey, I'm going to
Yeah,
teach
right,
Flair
right.
a lesson.
teach Flair a lesson.
She's a good-looking girl, though, I think, huh? No? What
Lord.
do you think, Gustav?
I hit it because she's flexible.
So she is
He's
flexible.
flexible. Moonsaults in bed.
Oh, yeah.
All right, again, not the way you swing, but independent wrestling
you
star from
doing?
Perth Amboy.
Don't know.
Whoops.
You might as well go next.
Hold on, where's it? Butcher Blackwell.
What?
All right, no good, right?
Yeah,
All right, we'll pass.
Hell are you?
Everybody else will.
Oh my God.
Eva Marie.
Oh Lord.
Come on now.
Oh yes.
Hell yes.
Oh, yes.
So the list so far, she the top of the list right there.
Oh, yeah.
That was his most enthusiastic one.
I don't
yeah.
blame him.
Yeah.
What would you? What would you do with Eva Marie?
Oh, great. Here we go.
But you know what I do with her.
What would you do with her? What wouldn't you do with her? What would you do with her?
What is this, a Penthouse Forum letter? What's going on?
Pornhub,
There she
what
was.
you doing?
The turnbuckle was greased.
All right. I hope you have barf bags. WWE superstar Ruby
Oh,
Riott.
come on.
No.
No,
It's like a bird that got hit
Staffa.
by a train.
it's okay if you like her, man. It's all right. No, you're not gonna feel
You know,
guilty
you
here.
know, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. She
Look at
was
you.
too short.
How can you tell? It's only half of
Look at
her.
her neck. She got,
So if she was a little taller, doable.
yeah, she's doable. If she's a little tall.
It's
I don't like
insane.
compact. This one too compact.
Wow. All right. Listen, a lot of people like
Absolutely
Ruby.
Insane. I can't.
You know,
I can't.
All right. Well,
There was a picture of
Kamala,
the fat
the
guy from
Ugandan
Florida.
giant.
Keep on moving, man.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Tori Wilson.
Okay, that's more like it. What the hell?
What are you thinking, Jack?
I hate it.
Yeah.
Boring.
Mustafa,
I hit it.
you'll hit it.
Yeah.
She's a gorgeous lady, man.
Oh yeah, she could.
And she's up there. You think she could cook?
She's up
I doubt
there.
it.
You don't think she could cook? You think any of these
I
ladies could
doubt
cook?
it.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
doubt
out of
it.
survival, they might be able to do something, but I don't
Make
think they
toast?
Really, yeah,
Make some toast for you?
boil hot water.
So that's what you're talking about, like wife material. You need someone that can cook, right?
What a cook.
You need someone that can cook, right? You,
Oh,
they can't.
yeah,
you can't have a wife that can't cook.
I don't know how to make a sandwich.
You gotta make a sandwich.
Yeah.
I agree, dude. You gotta make a sandwich. I don't think
Make a
Tori
good
Wilson can even
sandwich.
make a bologna sandwich.
God.
All right, Karma.
What?
No way.
What?
No, no good.
Oh, come on.
It's the face, man.
Ay.
All right.
You gotta have pretty. You gotta be a pretty face.
Oh, drum.
All right. Well, it's kind of the picture. Sasha Banks, best ass in wrestling, Hall of
hard
Fame
to
ass.
argue with that. New Jack, come on, think about this one, bro.
Jack, let's talk about this one. Wow, you're
This is
really
the one-
not
this is the
liking
kind of-
this.
this
Look
is
at
the kind
it's
of, you know-
skin tone. Well, look at it. See,
I think I can hit.
You gotta hit
Right,
that, man.
we got him over the mountain. We
Stop.
got him over
What are
the
you
mountain.
thinking?
come on, man, hit it.
That's like nothing.
Yeah.
All right, so here's a friend of yours. Whoops.
What? Friend of whose?
Blue Meanie.
What?
Next.
All right, all
Oh
right.
my God.
All right.
That's disgusting. Next.
Where is
Stephanie McMahon.
Oh boy. Oh boy. No. Really? No. New Jack says no.
What if,
Why,
like, Jack,
New Jack?
What if she's in love with you
Why,
and
New
you're gonna
Jack?
be
No,
part of that
forget the amount. I wanna
WWE
know
machine?
Why the automatic no? Interesting.
I hit the piss Vince off.
Okay.
So you hit Charlotte for Flair, and you'll hit it just to piss Vince off.
Just to
Staffa?
Wow. Hulk Hogan's daughter better watch out.
I hit it.
She's good looking.
Yeah.
Now this last picture is the final picture.
Oh, my
It better be. What's the name?
No,
what's the one
it's
come out
nothing.
the-
It's
the-
nothing
the-
you're thinking, but I have to believe that
what's her
you
name?
you hate this person, so you might want to hit it regardless.
What?
Okay?
Right.
They're not going to want to hit this person.
Shawn Michaels.
Please.
What do you guys think of Shawn Michaels? Honestly,
God.
what have you heard about him? Is he a good person? Is he a bad
What do
person?
you guys know?
I
about
never
Shawn?
met him. I go by how I
Okay.
met him.
Okay.
I don't go by what other people say.
Never met him.
And you
I don't
never
go by
met.
what
You ever
other
meet him,
people-
Jack?
Never
You
met
can't
him.
survive in the business if you do that bullshit.
Right.
Doing all that.
You got to stay out of it, right?
What's her name to come down? She was a world champion too. She's in WWE. She's one of the divas. It tags with Sasha all the time.
Bailey?
Bailey?
Bailey, you see that ass?
Oh, come
Look
on,
at
bro.
Bailey.
Are you
Look at
serious?
You see that ass?
I call Bailey the saltpeter of professional wrestling, dude. She's got a stupid ponytail on the side. So,
I don't
of
know.
all the pictures you saw, put the men aside. That was purely a joke, obviously. But
Yeah, of course.
which one would you be on? Who you thought was the hottest? And a lot of hot women up there.
He kind of went nuts for Eva Marie.
Yeah.
Even
kinda like
Marie's
the redhead.
smoking.
Yeah.
Staff?
Probably.
Boy, you gave him a lot of choices.
There was a
Probably
lot of
Alexa.
choice.
Alexa.
Yeah.
He wants yours.
I'm an Alexa man, boy.
Oh, boy.
See your muscles pump up when he said that, bro. Well, I don't even think you
ain't taking this guy
I don't
on.
think you could even control that.
You know,
would be
it's
good.
like that Lesnar story. So I want to thank you both for playing Hit or Quit. You guys are great sports, man. Both
Am
you
I,
had.
am I gay if I like the pizza guy?
No, it's not
That
that
was
you're
frightening.
gay.
What was that? How the hell did you even get a photo with that? I didn't know vampires could be photographed.
Anyway, I want to
my
thank you
God.
both for that. Anything you guys want to promote going out the door here?
I'll be in Derby next Saturday. Eric.
ESS.
All right, New Jack, along with Too Cold Scorpio, Shane Douglas, Todd Gordon, will be at the Keystone Championship Wrestling Show at the Beacon Rec Center in Derby, PA, and that's next Saturday. The show starts at 6 o'clock.
So, Eric, you weren't in the room before I asked New Jack what happened after the last show, and
Well,
I told him what you said,
Well,
that
let me set that. I'm not going
New Jack was scared.
I'm not going to do the joke. I'm not going to do the joke because New Jack.
Do not do the joke.
Please
New Jack
don't
said-
do the joke.
Yeah, thank you.
But let me set it up to explain.
Sure, go ahead.
What it is. I'm not
Oh,
going to do
boy.
the joke.
Make this good.
I like to, do a joke. It plays off of racial sensitivities,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and the punchline of the joke is completely non-racial.
Okay.
But the setup to everything
It's completely
makes you think that.
implicating.
But when I do the
Right.
punchline
Right.
to that, it's completely PG and
Right.
everything.
Okay.
And I've done it to New Jack before.
Okay.
And he got it the first time. I guess he a little sensitive the second time. So later on. So things got blown up a little bit. Which good for your show, kind of.
I was quite worried.
Kind of bad for me.
Yeah, a little bit.
Even though there's no harm or ill will intended, it's just a joke, and that's what I do. I tell jokes and try to be funny sometimes.
Well,
but,
clearly you both got past it, right?
I try to get a little pop for your show there.
That's
so
it.
It's
Well.
I delivered a little bit.
You did deliver.
Certainly.
You did deliver.
Better
And
than the guy
luckily,
from
I delivered
Shameful.
where I didn't get hurt. So, and then on the ride home,
Yeah.
he just kind of said he didn't like it, and
Good.
that was just left at that. And we had a pleasant ride back after he just said, "Don't do it again." So I ain't doing. That's out of the repertoire.
Is Eric the only promoter you work with there, Jack? Oh, you work with multiple promoters.
I work with different people.
Cool. Staff, you got anything to?
Nah, man, I'm
Promote?
gonna be doing my stuff on the West Coast.
Well, I'll be seeing you in Reno.
Yeah.
All right, tell me when you're down to Sparks, and I'll come meet you. We'll play
Okay.
play a hand
Yeah.
of blackjack.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, I want to thank you guys for taking your time coming to our show. You guys are truly gentlemen. Thank you for playing along the game, and I hope you had a successful tour in here in New York. I know a lot of people are huge fans of yours. Obviously, by the views, tons of people are watching right now again. So thank you both. And the only thing I ask, New Jack, is accept my friendship on Facebook. All right. All right, this
Did
is
you
my.
see his post? He put a post up a couple of weeks back. I ain't taking no friends. Leave me the fuck alone. That was hilarious. I was gonna. I listened. I was gonna send you one. I'm like, oh fuck, he doesn't want to be bothered.
So for all the latest with the Gangsters, New Jack, Mustafa, anything ESS, www.esspromotions.com. That's the website, and you can see all the upcoming dates that I have, and we'll be back very shortly with some new guests here
Yep.
at
But of
the
course.
Monte and the Pharaoh show, and looking forward to keeping the business relationship going and the friendship too. I mean, it's
We do have a friendship.
It's developing into something special here, and I enjoyed it. Just looking forward to keep it going.
Thank you.
Thank
Love
you.
coming up for you guys.
Again, I want to say thank you to
Thank
you
you.
two. Thank you so much.
I got one message before I leave.
Go ahead.
Tell the youngsters, man, don't follow behind some of these grown ups. They got stinking thinking. They think too low and they penny pinchers. They don't think big time. You got to think big time. You're gonna make it big time. So you can't think small. If you think small, that's how it's gonna be for the rest of your life. If you think big, that's what's gonna happen to it. Me and this man right here, he had a vision. I had a vision. He seen his. We got it together, and that's what you do. Get it together.
Terrific.
Do what you got to do.
Make some magic. Yep.
All right, so you've seen This is Monte and the Pharaoh. We're on Thursdays from 8:05 to 9 p.m. here on Village Connection Radio, Rockstar Studios, Long Island's #1 pro wrestling broadcast. These are the Gangsters. Jimmy, send us out.
You've been watching Monte and the Pharaoh until this Thursday at 8:05 on Village Connection Network. Later.